Hey guys, welcome back. In this video we are going to look at a simple way to deal with the triplets. You can stick with your DPS raid build that I have shown you in previous videos, just use your Scorpio, but also by changing just one or two things like your specializations and backpack talents for group buffs, you will even be able to do the triplets even quicker. So let's have a look at a few things. So just like in my raid DPS build video, I try to keep it simple for you guys, so you only need to really swap out one piece here and there. In this build, I have put on a badger tuff. Now if you don't have a badger tuff, that is fine, stick with your mask that you already have. But if you do have an all red badger tuff, then that's going to give you an extra 10% shotgun damage. So let's have a look at a few things. As you guys know, in raids we have subgroups. We try to make sure our subgroups are set up with specialization team buffs. This comes in very handy for encounters like the triplets and the dogs. Let's have a look. We have a survivalist in each subgroup. As you can see, each group members get 10% bonus damage to targets out of cover with status effect. Using the Scorpio is what gives us the status effect. Then we make sure we have someone with demo on in each group, 5% damage to targets out of cover. And lastly, we have Firewall. Allies deal 10% damage to enemies that are within 10 meters of you. The person running Firewall in each subgroup will also have on the Striker's Shield, buffing your own damage, plus the other players standing in the blue shadow behind the shield also do more damage. So as you can see, by just making sure each subgroup has on one each of those specializations, it really can make a big difference to your damage output. Now let's have a look at the backpack talents and the role they can play in this encounter. Each subgroup should have opportunistic. Enemy use hit with the Scorpio amplifies the damage they take by 10% from all sources for 5 seconds. Wicked is a favourite of mine. Applying a status effect, which is what you're doing with your Scorpio, increases total weapon damage by 18% for 20 seconds. That's a huge amount of damage. Vigilance and Companion are also great, so just work around with what you guys have. Ideally, you'll want an FI build on B side. That person will use Overcharge and Achilles on Weasel when he pops out. Okay, so let's have a look at the setup. It really is the same for both sides. You will have a person on each side that will take care of the panels. You will have people that will throw out their turrets in the window, and you will also have people throw out their stinger hives where I've shown in the diagram. Down the front on each side are our guys running the striker shields. The rest of the players will stand behind them so they can do more damage. To start the encounter, the panels will be pressed at the same time. Dizzy and Ricochet will come out at the same time. Dizzy's side will keep an eye on their damage. They do not want to kill him before Ricochet is dead. When there is 2 bars of damage left on Ricochet, the people on the panels will call again to press and the plane will lift up. In those few seconds, Ricochet will be dead and so will Dizzy. We are still on the orange damage gas for Weasel, who has now spawned on A side. The people on B side will run over to A side to help kill Weasel. Once Weasel is dead, B side can go back to their side to kill any adds left over that the turrets and stinger hives haven't killed. Hopefully that wasn't too confusing. Let's have a look and see it in action. Dizzy and Ricochet are coming out. We're keeping an eye on the damage bar. See, it's going to be called. The plane will lift up. Ricochet's dead first, then Dizzy. Everyone runs over to this side to kill off Weasel. Once Weasel is dead, B side run back over to their side to kill any adds. Let's have another look. In this video we have someone using tip of the spears, but it really isn't necessary. So just making sure your subgroups are set up with specializations and your backpack talents, it can make such a huge difference. If you guys aren't sure, happy to answer any questions, and also happy to take you guys through the raid and show you how to do it. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate the support. I will catch you next time.